Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be testing, talking about, and reviewing the Briogeo Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray, and we're going to be doing a half head test against a drugstore conditioner to see what the difference is, see if this is worth the price, see if it is better or worse than drugstore conditioner. What I'm going to do is not talk too much about Briogeo as a company because I have done videos on them before, and I'm going to provide links to those videos in the description bar down below. But I am going to tell you specifically about this product. We're then going to go into the half head test, show you what it's like in applying, in drying, in the end product, and then give you my review at the end. And for all of that, there will be timestamps down below so that you can watch the part of the video that you want to watch. Briogeo is a natural hair care company. They provide different lines of hair products depending on what your needs are. Dry and damaged, curly hair, I think scalp revival is one of them. They describe themselves as clean, high-performing ingredients personalized for your hair type. No harsh sulfates, silicones, or parabens, and cruelty-free. They have some wonderful things they do in terms of teaching you about the ingredients that they use. They do have an ingredient directory in here, so you can go look up all the ingredients that are used and see what kind of issues there may be with them, what they are good for, what they do to sort of minimize their use if they're not so great. So they're very dedicated to talking about the ingredients in their hair care. The one thing that I have noticed that is different since the last time I went and looked at Briogeo is they now seem to have a skincare line, or at least part of a skincare line. It is called Be Well, which is like be period well. And it says, experience clear, healthier skin and nourished brows and lashes with 100% organic tea tree and castor oil. So they are sort of getting more into that skincare kind of area as well as their hair care. In that line, they do only seem to have two products for now. It is their organic Australian 100% tea tree oil and their organic cold pressed 100% castor oil. This version of the leave-in conditioning spray, which is a smaller version, you get 2 fluid ounces in here. The suggested retail price of this in American dollars is $12. You can get a larger version, which is, sorry, I'm going back and forth American and Canadian, but it's $37.95 Canadian. So that would be around high 20s to $30 American. And that one is 5 ounces, which is more than twice than this, so you do get a better value by buying the larger size. This product, they say, is for those with dry, damaged, and brittle hair. It's an ultra lightweight leave-in conditioning spray fortified with a unique blend of nourishing rosehip, argan, and coconut oils. It's safe for color treated, keratin treated, chemically treated, and relaxed hair. Infused with Briogeo's signature blend of ultra-nourishing rosehip, argan, and coconut oils, this milky blend effectively restores hair's softness, strength, manageability, and moisture levels while acting as a barrier against heat. Perfect for use on wet or dry hair, this non-greasy formula seals the hair cuticle to lock in moisture, restore luster, and diminish frizz without leaving behind product buildup. You use it by spraying it throughout clean, damp hair with a focus on mid-length ends, and then you blow dry or air dry as usual. This is one of their best sellers. It is also gluten-free, silicone-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. Now they do provide some before and afters of this on their website, but I do have to say the before and afters are a little misleading, as I discovered when I watched their little video of somebody using this, because their before is somebody who is like just out of the shower with their hair, brushed through maybe, but just plain. And then they show a person spraying in the leave-on conditioner and then putting in the Briogeo heat protectant cream, and then drying their hair and then curling their hair and then using a bit of their hair oil in it, and then that's the after. So they're not really treating both sides of their hair or the before and after the same way, and they're using way more than just this one ingredient. Or one product, I should say. So what I wanted to do was do a test of this against my regular drugstore conditioner to see what effect specifically this has against a conditioner you might buy for $5 in the drugstore. So with that being said, let's go into the half head test, and I'll skip over to the video where I am just out of the shower. I am out of the shower, obviously, and I split my head, so I was trying, you know, half and half. So to start with, I shampooed my hair with this Marc Anthony 100% coconut oil and shea butter hydrating shampoo. Basically, I just look for a drugstore shampoo that is sulfate free. And I kind of switch between different ones, but the fact that it's a hydrating shampoo and repairing, I thought would be really good for this cold time of year and on my color treated hair. The non-Briogeo side of my head is this side, and I use the Dove Nutritive Solutions Color Care Conditioner for color treated hair. I have color treated hair. This was inexpensive. Again, I jump around in drugstore brands. So that is on the right side of my head. And we're going to be putting on the Briogeo Reparative Leave-In Conditioner on the other side. But first, let's take my hair down, and you can see I've sort of sectioned out my hair here. So to start with, on the side that's already been conditioned in the shower, I'm just going to brush this out a little bit, you know, take a look at it, and then I'll put it back up again while we do the other side. Detangling is kind of big for me since I do have long hair. And this does it fairly well. This is not my favorite drugstore conditioner, but it does its job, and I wouldn't normally be brushing my hair through when it was super wet, but I'm just being very gentle with it. I'm the kind of person who will shampoo my hair when I first get into the shower, then put the conditioner in, and then leave it there while I, you know, shower for the rest of what I do, washing my face and washing my body, all that kind of stuff, so that it has some time to soak in, whether that really does anything or not. And because I do have color treated hair with some red in it, I've been trying, even though I love steaming hot showers, that anytime the water is actually touching my hair, to have it be sort of a just sort of lukewarm temperature so that the color will hopefully stay a little bit longer. So there we go. That is the side with the Dove. It's, you know, just what my conditioned hair usually feels like. It's got a little bit of slip to it in there, and does feel like it's retaining the moisture a bit more than on this side, which makes sense. And it does have, as I said, quite a bit of slip to it. You can feel, you know, that there is conditioner on this hair. Putting that side away, let's get on to spraying on the leave-in conditioner. I am not going to try at all to comb through the side until the conditioner is in, because my hair just kind of grabs onto itself, you can see, and it just feels very dry right now since I'm used to coming out of the shower and having conditioned hair. It doesn't say how much of this to spray on, it just says to spray it all over with more on the mid to ends of your hair. I do wish they would tell you, and I even watched their video, but they just show like a couple of spritzes, not how much they use. I have a tendency to go overboard, but I'm gonna try not to. Okay, I wish it came out a little bit more dispersed, because I feel like I'm getting sort of shots of it in certain parts of my hair. Oh, that totally went to my ear, that one. It's one of the things about these spraying conditioners is it feels like it's not coating all my hair in the same way. So it's not feeling super slippery right now. I'm gonna do a couple more shots just on the very ends of my hair, but I am gonna try to comb through. It also says you can use this on dry hair. I guess in that case it would be more of a like detangler. It does have a really nice smell. It smells vaguely fruity. It smells like when you go into a Lush store is very much what that smells like, just not overpowering like the smell of a Lush store. Okay, I'm gonna start here at the ends. Oh, I was gonna say it's going through okay, but definitely not as detangling as the side where I did the conditioner in the shower. And maybe I just need to hit certain parts of my hair a little bit more with it. Like maybe I didn't get sort of this back part quite as much. I know it's terrible to be doing this. It's probably not great for my hair's breakage, but in the name of testing. Just gonna do a little bit more here to try to give it a little bit more detangling. Now it does feel very lightweight as compared to this side. It doesn't have that sort of slick coating on it. That's likely because it doesn't have some of the silicones that the other one does. But that also means that it doesn't, as I said, the brush doesn't slide through quite as nicely. It doesn't have quite the detangling power. So what I'm going to do now is go away, dry my hair, still keeping it sectioned into two parts, probably put on a little bit of makeup, and then we'll come back to look at what it looks like with my hair dried. See you in a minute. So I'm back from drying my hair, and there's honestly more of a difference than I expected there to be. And I apologize for the pigtail look, just trying to keep the hair bits separate. So I blow dried each one separately, and I'll tell you my observations of what I noticed, both while drying and after. And let's start on the Briogeo side. The one big negative that I have for this, if you have long hair like mine, is it does not do a great job of detangling. I really had to be very careful when I was brushing through my hair as I was drying it, and in fact I did end up getting sort of a knot in one part that I sort of had to pick at and get out, so I got a little bit of like hair breakage at the end because of that. But at the same time, this side feels so incredibly soft and light feeling. It feels like it is naturally my own hair that is just soft and like no product on it. You don't really get the scent at all of the product, and it just feels so nice and soft and light feeling, but light feeling in a way where I'm not getting flyaways, which is interesting. So if we go to the sort of drugstore Dove side, this had no problems with being tangled at all when I was drying it. Now on this side though, it does not feel as soft. It feels like there is a product on my hair that is, you know, conditioning, like it makes it give it some slip, but it doesn't feel nearly as soft. And I especially feel it down towards like the ends of my hair. This side feels a lot softer. This side feels like it's got a little bit more like volume and product in it. Volume's not the right word. It just feels like it has more product in it that's feeling a little more grippy. And I also noticed that, I mean, I don't usually condition close to my roots, but I think I got some up there this time. This side feels like it's weighing down a lot more, and it's making my roots almost still look a little greasy in a way that this one is not. This just feels so incredibly light. At the same time though, you know, the detangling factor for me is pretty big because I want to make sure that I'm not breaking my hair, that I'm not pulling on it. So there are pros and cons to both. I can tell you that a big difference of what I'm feeling is probably that the third ingredient in the Dove is dimethicone. So much in the same way dimethicone on your face in makeup will cause slip, I think on this side the dimethicone coats the hair, which causes it to have that slip, that causes it to detangle and feel soft, but also leaves sort of a product buildup feeling. I honestly did come out of this saying that I thought the best of both worlds would be to condition when you're in the shower and then, you know, use this as an extra layer of hydration and protection when you are out. But I really like the way that this side feels. I almost wonder if it would be good to use sort of my conditioner in the shower just on these end parts of my hair where it does tend to get a little more tangled, just to make sure that I'm not having any detangling issues, because I absolutely love how this side of my hair feels. Now, do I love it as much as that price difference? I think what I would do is probably look for in-shower conditioners that don't have the dimethicone in it, because I do get the feeling that that is a big part of what I'm seeing here. I do really like this product. I can't stop touching that side of my hair. It just feels so nice. It is so much more of a noticeable difference than I thought it would be. So here's what I would say is, if you are somebody who has like thick hair that tends to really tangle a lot, you may want to stick with something that is not this kind of spray and conditioner, because I just don't think it the fact that it doesn't coat your hair when you're in the shower and provide it that bit of slip is really going to make a difference when you are blow drying it or just, you know, letting it air dry and brushing it afterwards. But if you are somebody with maybe shorter hair or really fine hair that gets weighed down really easily, and you want to provide it good conditioning and hydrating at a cold time of year without weighing it down a lot, then you might want to look at something like this spray and conditioner, because I think this would be really nice on hair that tends to get weighed down, hair that is fine. This is just really, really beautiful, and I'm looking forward to continuing using it. So that is my review. If you enjoy my reviews, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. If you have tried this as well, or have other, you know, dimethicone-free conditioner products or other awesome products that I should try in my hair, please leave all of that in the comments down below. I do love hearing from you guys and try to respond to all the comments as much as I can. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!